What's going on, y'all? It's another episode of Listen to the Difference. We are here today to talk about Father's Day. Man, this is a day of the year that us fathers to be, um, whether you a biological father, stepfather, father figure, godfather, whatever, grandfather, this day is for you. Also, it's Juneteenth. Let's not disregard that. So this is a big celebration going on.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, you heard of it.
That's the 4th of July right here.
Yeah.
Juneteenth. You don't count.
We hold it down for the colonies.
So
Right.
so I'm your boy C Dav. You got my man Monroe, my guy Janetti, and yeah, that's what today's episode is about. We're gonna celebrate the fathers all over the world. And I'm gonna start off like this. Like when I first got the news, I have two kids, I have two daughters. When I first got the news about my first daughter, I was ecstatic. Not gonna lie, I always wanted to be a father. I knew something in my gut just told me that my first kid was going to be a girl. All my friends around me had boys. So I just knew with my luck, somebody had to kill the streak. And I just knew I was going to be the one to do it. So I was ecstatic. My little one was born, my oldest was born New Year's Day. That was a day, obviously, just being born on New Year's is a day that I'll never forget. But all make the day even better was when we started to get ready for birth. It was in the middle of the Cowboys game. So I was like, my daughter, anybody that knows me know I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. So I was like, my daughter coming on New Year's Day in the middle of the Cowboys game. It was destined that I tell people she was born to be a Cowboys fan. So now I got two daughters now. I got a younger one who just made one this past May. And being a girl dad, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This shit is fun. I love it. Yes, it'd been nice to have a boy, but hey, these two girls is everything to me. So I just want to know how y'all feel when y'all first got the news. I'm gonna go with you, Marty, first. When you first got the news that you was gonna be a dad, how did you feel? What was going through your mind? Was you nervous, happy, excited, both?
I was nervous. I didn't think it was kind of true because I've been trying, and the gun wasn't loaded. It was just shooting blanks for a while. Feel me?
Party.
Yeah, it was shooting blanks for a while, but I think it was the Lord's decision though, because we've been trying. We were just single. We was about to get engaged, about to get married. We've been trying. Crazy thing. We got married in Vegas, right?
Mm-hmm.
The same day we got married. Went back to the room. We going out tonight? Yeah, but let's get it on. Then bam, thank you, man. We got it on. About a month later, come back. She like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, hold up. When the baby do? January. You got married in April. Oh, did that baby get born on our wedding day?
Yes.
So the Lord tell you, hey boy, you ain't getting none of that baby until you say I do.
Yeah.
So we were blessed to have a little boy. That's him right there.
Yeah.
You see him? That's him right there.
Little go
If
get.
If you're watching on YouTube, feel me?
Yeah.
So I was happy though. I was happy, but I didn't know what the sex was gonna be. Fortunately, I was supposed to have twins, paternal twins, but one passed away about 10 weeks was in.
Mm-hmm.
So this one's a blessing. He stayed through.
Right.
Thick and thin and came out for the win.
Hey, chugging like a champ too. That young stud.
Yeah, now he over eating applesauce in 5 months.
Yeah. So let's go with you, AP man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and break the news and share with the world your blessing.
Man, so for me, it was kind of crazy because, I was going through a little turmoil in a relationship and whatnot. Me never let a good thing die. So we end up reconnecting on Valentine's Day. We out on the Sacramento River on that river boat that they got connected to the docks in Old Sac. I got a little room in there, I'm trying to be fancy pants,
Yeah.
So pass the water, pass that thing through there, and whoop, give it old left, right, left. You know.
So you hit it with the code.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had to do that boy code. So
Yeah.
anyways, I didn't know at the time, but little do I know, you know, a few months passed. You like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. You know, it's like, but then I was like, let's go get a pregnancy test just so I could see, because I was still in disbelief. You know what I mean? Because I was like, Marty, I thought I was shooting blanks or whatever. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
So she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then it was like, fuck, I guess it's true. It's true.
Oh, yeah.
The baby coming out and he's blue. Let's go. So we had a little gender reveal party. All y'all fellas came through, man. Much appreciated. You know, we did a great like little kickoff thing. Boom, ball goes in the air. Bam, all the blue shit went in there, man. I could have been more excited, more happy, you know what I'm saying? Because, man, all I've always wanted to do is have a family. So for me, my child hasn't been born yet, you know, but he's coming out damn near on my birthday. He's gonna be coming out somewhere November 2nd to the 9th. So man, it's crazy. I'm excited, but you know, a little nervous at the same time because I don't know what the upcoming steps are coming. I'm buying all kind of crazy shit. I got a heart monitor for his ankle. I'm buying all kind of expensive weird shit. All right. Yeah, you already on house arrest. Shit.
Just like daddy, come on.
but the thing, but it's funny because with the first kid, because I was nervous as hell. I don't know what the hell I was doing when my oldest was born. So I hear just the littlest whimper, I'm hauling ass. You know what I mean? So the wife is like, yo, chill. Like, she's good. And I'm like, look, you've been taking care of kids since you was young. You know what I mean? You took care of the little cousins and you've been around babies and you've a lot longer than me. So I'm gonna take your word. I'm gonna let you lead on this one because I don't know what I'm doing. But it's different compared to watching a niece or watching your nephew. It's not saying that you don't love them more, no less. But when it's your own child, your own flesh and blood, that protection level, that shit goes through the roof. And you'll know, Avery, when your child gets here, the littlest thing, you're like, hey, you all right? You okay? You need a bottle? You know what I mean? So
you already know how I am too. So I'm gonna be over that motherfucker like, oh, hey.
Yeah, so, every 2 hours. If you like sleep, that shit about to take away from you.
Oh yeah, you can sleep. Yeah, you can kiss all that shit goodbye.
I want to get 4 hours out as it is. Shit.
Yeah, because
now you about to get 3.
Right.
I'm about to be training a lot of people. Be like, you drive, motherfucker, sleep.
Yeah, you know why? You know why? Better take turns on sleeping. When the baby sleep, one of y'all sleep.
Yep. One of y'all sleep, one of y'all get something done, and y'all gonna have to switch first roles because my oldest didn't fall asleep through the night till she was 2. Fully slept through the night till she was 2. And the youngest is look like she's following suit. So it ain't been much sleep going on in my house.
Now I heard a rumor. Now this is just a story though. That a kid kept crying, right? So he got a glass of water, right? And he just threw that shit in the baby face. Splash!
What?
Yeah. Splash the shit out of the baby in his face, right? So the baby in shock, like, what the fuck? And then next time he was crying and shit, dude just walked up with the cup of water and showed it to her. He just straight up like, I ain't crying no more. Fuck that. Now, do y'all think it works? And Marty, do you want to try that out?
Hell no. That dude. I don't recommend y'all doing that shit. Listen to it. Don't do that.
Y'all getting what you call a CPS? Y'all get CPS call on y'all immediately. That little ass baby they're drowned off that splash.
Waterboarded his ass at an early age.
Yet. No. So with that being said, my next question is like, now that like Marty, you know, your little one is a few months old. Mine, I got a 5-year-old and 1-year-old. Avery, you got one on the way. My thing is, what are some of the things that you guys are looking forward to? You know, when Avery, when your son get here, Marty, when your son get older, like what's some of the stuff that y'all that y'all look forward to being father to sons? Because I got 2 girls, and I could tell you my experience, but I want to hear y'all first.
Potty train. So you train his wipe his own ass. Ties me on the shit.
Yeah, I think potty train gonna be, that's gonna be good because y'all dealing with 2 loose cannons.
Yeah. See, lucky for you, you a girl dad, so you ain't been pissed on, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that boy pulled that thing out a few times to me and said, "Hey, I ain't got blanks, daddy."
Yeah, cocked, locked, and loaded.
I lock and loaded. Yeah.
I'm ready to choke slam a motherfucker, to be honest.
Oh man.
I'm ready for some WWF in the house. You know, he jumping off the top of the bed on him. I'm like, sports, you know, just hella shit, you know, just to see how he gonna come out with what his success level gonna be like, you know. Man, it's just a whole outlook. Like, I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? It makes
that's what makes the shit exciting, bro. It does.
Right.
It makes that shit super exciting to every day is a new experience.
What happened?
Right. But Marty, what about you? You ain't gonna have your kid wrestling and shit?
Yeah, I'm put him on to the Bret Hart. I'm gonna wait till he like 4 for sharpshooter. He's too early, too young right now for the sharpshooter.
I can probably scoliosis.
Yeah.
Get all backwards.
I can rock bottom. That's the safe thing right now. Probably the rock bottom is the safest thing you can do to a little toddler. But yeah, older wrestling. See what you like: baseball, football, tennis.
So you're not gonna be pushing anything on him, like live my dream that I had.
Dog, I had no dream. Shit, my dream was.
I thought you gonna want him to be the #1 bootlegger in the world. Shit, I didn't know. I got CDs. I got DVDs.
Hey, that man. What do?
No, he gonna use all the shit I use. You know, I'm a electronic guy with the cameras and all that shit. So hopefully he can just take over and learn that shit. It's already there. Might be outdated by the time 2040 hits.
You're gonna be like an avatar.
Yeah. That's gonna be like these kids using Windows 95 today.
Right.
They said, "What the hell is this dial-up?" So no, but
so I got a question for you, Chris. How you gonna feel once the girls get a little bit older? They like for me, I'm like thinking, all right, he sneaks a girl in the house. I'm not really gonna be stressing it. Now, if they sneak a dude in the house, how you gonna feel? How you gonna handle that? I know I want to whoop their ass, but like
I'm gonna get into that. But before I get into that, you kind of brought up a good thing, because when you said you want to wrestle with your son and whatnot, that's what I do with my kids now, especially my oldest. My oldest always come up to me talking about, "Dad, you want to fight? You want to fight?" You know what I mean? And I take fault for that, because I started that when she was like 2. She'll come and she was talking all the gibberish stuff, and I go, "What you say? Like, let's fight." So now she's 5. Words is coming in clear. She'll come in and just take off on me right in my stomach. So now I'm picking up my power bomb and whatnot. So I feel you on that. That shit is a blast. And so, but fast forward, I've always think about that. And realistically, I mean, it's life. I know it's going to be both my girls. They're going to grow older. They're going to like boys or whatever. And I just got to mentally be ready for that. And I'm cool. Like I'm not going to be that overly zealous, like super protective kid, because anybody that knows, the more you shelter your kids, the more they're gonna want to go out, and when they do finally break free, they gonna go buck fucking wild. So I'm not gonna just release them to the world, but I'm gonna let them live. I'm gonna let they got, they get to that age and they get the boys coming in, and they start dating. But that sneaking in the house shit, nah, we not playing that. I'm gonna have my daughters. They're gonna have an open door policy. They can talk to me, but nah, ain't no boys coming over in your room and that door's closed. Fuck out of here. I'll take the hinge off that motherfucker myself. so, but like I said, I know it's life. You know what I mean? We was all that little boy chasing these girls in middle school and high school. So I'm not dumb. I know that hormones kick in. It's just I'm glad that they're only 5-1, so I ain't got to worry about that shit no time soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get to this. This is gonna be the next question I'm gonna ask.
You need to get a COVID test. All that coughing you doing, you nasty
I'm not on
motherfucker.
COVID test. My fucking laughing at y'all. And
Speaking of, I got something right now. Speaking of COVID test, right?
Mhm.
So now I got the newborn, right? He like 5 months, whatever. I believe I might have caught COVID before, but didn't know it because recently I lost my sense of smell, which is a gift and a curse. I can't smell anything, but I can change the shit out of a diaper now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the wife be mad at me talking about you don't smell him. You don't smell him. I'm in a room watching Netflix chilling. And like, oh no, you should. All right, I change him. I got no problem changing him.
I mean, you've been smelling your breath for all them years. You've been used to the smell of shit. Dirty mouth motherfucker.
That was real hurtful of you. That was real hurtful of you, Avery.
Oh man.
I'm just saying, we all smelt it.
And the first jab is thrown. No, so I'm gonna ask you this. Like I said, this is gonna be an experience that I would say it's life-changing. And I'm talking about the birth of the baby. No, I did not watch. I was in the delivery room, but I did not watch both of my kids be born. I did not watch them come out.
You didn't have the balls, huh?
No, I didn't. Didn't have the balls nor the stomach for it. So, and I'm gonna be real. Like I told the wife coming into it that they was like, "Are you gonna watch the kid being born?" Hell no. I told them way before we went to the living room. So then I'm by her side. I'm trying to be as supportive as I can. And the doctor said, the baby's crowning. Look, you look at your head, look at the baby head. You want to see your baby head? And nope.
Now, did you cut the umbilical cord?
No, I did all that. I was able to do all that, and I saw the placenta and everything else. And
that shit popped out after? How that?
Yeah, they had to push all that shit out. That shit was intense. And I was like, man, it's but I will say, as far as coming to that, I handled that part better than what I expected, because like I wouldn't even watch baby birth shows and stuff because I would like mentally.
Weak stomach. You got a weak stomach, huh?
All right, can we just address everything? Chris been a puss his whole life. He used to get scared by scary masks. He used to cry and shit. This guy's not one for no gore, no scary shit, no nothing ripping, no bullet hole, no extra weird scab on your leg. He not looking at none of that shit.
Hell no.
Yeah, I couldn't on mine.
If it ain't my scab, I'm not trying to look at your shit. I can look at my own scab. I'm not trying to look at y'all shit. Y'all shit don't look like mine. Y'all shit look gross.
See mine though. She had a C-section, so I wasn't allowed to see it. But I had to go behind the curtain and hold her hand through the process.
Now, what was that process like? Was she like feeling crazy, or was it just
I don't know. I was just behind her, squeezing her, and she's squeezing the shit out of my hand. And then they said, "I know, baby born," and they give them to me, and I don't really deal with newborn. Like I'm hella scared that I'm gonna drop the motherfucker. So I told the nurse, like, hold that baby for a second, put him in a little incubator or whatever. Yeah. And she looked at me crazy, like, you don't want to hold your son? I'm like, lady, come on now. Put him in there.
She trying to call you out.
Yeah, to call you a liar, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you a little bitch. This your son.
Man, gave me that look like I'm like, nah, lady, put him in that thing. Don't give him to me right now. It's wet.
Yeah.
He gonna be wet. All right, so they had all the juice and shit on them still? They just try to give it straight to you?
Yeah, they wiped it down for a minute, but then I was like, put him in the thing. So unfortunately,
trying to warm his ass up.
He's only with us for about 1 hour because his sugar was low, and they had to take him down to the they called NQ, and they had to take care of him for about 3 days and shit. We went down there like every 4 hours, to feed ourselves, because they were playing. They were like, he ain't eating right. Like every we had like 4 nurses, and one nurse be like, he ain't eating right. One nurse be like, he good. One nurse be like, I don't know. Like, how the fuck he keep changing with y'all? We're like, all right, we gonna come down here and do it ourselves because y'all playing this shit.
Right. I feel you though, because my child was my first.
And then I was scared to hold him, and Lay was like, he's good. He's good. You don't have to be that fragile with him. He got pulled. Lay told me this. She said he got literally pulled out of a vagina. He is good.
I mean, I guess
right. Yeah, he can move. He got pulled out of a vagina. He's all right.
Yeah,
okay.
Like you said, if you can withstand that, man, you can hold him.
Yeah.
That's hella funny. No, I feel you though, because when my oldest was born, I was scared. She was the first kid I actually held because she was mine.
Yeah, I never held no kid either.
I didn't know. I didn't hold none of my god kids. The nieces and nephews when they was born, no, they had to be a couple months old before I held them. Like, I'm not holding no newborn for that very reason. They fragile. You got to learn how to hold their head and support their neck and all that other shit.
Too much responsibility. You fuck up somebody's kid, man.
Yeah.
Hot.
You know what I mean? It's like they was like, hold it like a football. I'm not known to fumble no football, but I fumble your kid.
Right.
Yeah.
So that and then you'll see, Avery, you will experience that that the whole process, because they had to get the epidural, which I highly suggest. I mean, I could highly suggest anything, but just knowing from personal experience with the wife got hers, she highly appreciated and was thankful that she got the epidural, because I can only imagine. And salute I know this is a Father's Day episode, but salute to the moms who do the shit naturally. My God.
You getting your cooch and your butthole ripped open.
Oh my
doo-dooing on yourself. Y'all some real savages.
That man. That shit is intense. So
we love y'all. We love you.
Yeah, we love y'all. Hey, so I got something to say to Avery though. So we both having boys, right? Hopefully you ain't got to go through what I just went through. If you plan on getting that young man circumcised, have it done within 5 months. 5 weeks. Or it's gonna be a problem. Then you might have to wait a whole year and some bullshit. I got fucked over with kind of my insurance shit. We went through the county, then back to my other insurance, and it took too long. And then it was like, oh, he been over 5 weeks. We can't do it now. I'm gonna be wait a whole year, and then it's maybe a risk. I'm like, no, fuck that. So I'm like, so my son is not circumcised, so I'm worried.
He ain't eater all the way, huh?
Yeah. So I'm worried and shit, but I'm calling. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm asking all the ladies like, hey, you been with a circumcised man before? And they like, oh, one of them like, he one of the best person I had was he wasn't circumcised. I'm like, okay, cool. My boy got a chance in this world.
Now the only thing I heard is if it get too big, they should be ripping and shit. But I doubt it for your son.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not about to have no wiener contest with your ass.
Wow, the jabs are being thrown tonight.
Hey, when he get older, he gonna go back to the podcast, and if he come a porn star, he gonna be.
He gonna come whoop Uncle Avery ass.
He gonna come. Yeah. He gonna say, "Oh, Avery, look at me serving Major Wang on the highest platform."
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Who not gonna make it now, Uncle Avery? You son of a bitch.
You gotta learn how to take a joke. I just started him off early.
Yeah, you got to. He said, I don't think that's gonna be the issue. Damn, that's funny. No, but
but if he ain't not blessed, he better use that tongue.
Hey, that's it.
Hey man, I know his daddy got all the moves, so you can write up a little tutorial like in American Pie and shit when I was looking for the book.
Oh shit. He gonna be over to try to fill that pie, saying it feel like third base.
Yeah.
No, so that right there, at the end, it's just I handle pregnancy. I mean, not pregnancy, the delivery a lot better than I did. But yeah, it's just, and it's cool because we being us fathers, we could literally tell the best of both worlds. I got daughters, y'all got sons, so we could really share our experience. When I had my second one, I just knew because the symptoms, her pregnancy symptoms was so different compared to our first one. Um, and that's the same thing like with agree with you guys. Like we tried for years, it did not work for us. One day it happened, boom, one of the best days of our lives, getting those news. So the second one happened naturally, fortunately, and her symptoms was just so different. I mean, drastically different. She couldn't eat for nothing the first trimester. So I'm thinking like, damn, man, this might be my boy. I like completely different symptoms. When she was with the oldest, she was eating and this and that. Things was different. Man, we went to go get the and also FYI, Avery, you could get your blood test. I mean, you could get the gender review through blood now. I don't know if you know.
We already got it. But
Oh,
they knew hella quick what it was, but we held off
yeah,
until the little party thing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah, luckily my kid gonna be like 12 pounds. That's what I'm shooting for. Because Mateo only want a pack of ribs and wonton tacos from Applebee's. So I'm saying, shit, that boy gotta be getting beefy.
Hey, you'd be surprised because then I'm gonna get into that too. So when I was dead sleep and she's like, "Hey, we got the results for the baby." I'm like, "All right." So she was reading through the thing, and I'm asleep. Just got off work that night, and I'm at the night before, and all I heard was, "It's a girl." Man, I threw that blanket back over my head. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, me and Mateo was having the same talk today because we like, all right, the next one, she's like, if it's a boy again, she gonna be heartbroken. She probably gonna be like,
oh, y'all already thinking about another one?
yeah, man, we're gonna try to get a little two tag team partners, you know what I'm saying? Take over the world one classroom at a time.
Y'all taught to go back to back, or y'all thinking of like a 2-year, 3-year age gap?
I'm trying to go back to back, but that's all up to her, you know.
Oh yeah.
Probably not 3 years, but you know what I'm saying. Because one thing I want to talk about too is like, you know, how do you feel about being the age that we are having kids? You know, we waited a little bit longer than most folks.
Yeah.
You know, do you feel like that was a blessing, or do you feel like you'd rather went the WIC and Section 8 route? How you feeling? Like, you know, because if you pop one out when you're young, man, it's gonna be rough.
Yeah, the listener, we all in our 30s. We all had our first kids in our 30s. So
right.
I was 29. Don't do that. I was 29 when I had my first kid. I was still 20s, late 20s. Yeah, old fuckers. Y'all was in y'all 30s.
that year you
I
turned
am an
30,
old
fucker.
fucker, goddammit.
That year you turned 30. So you was in 30s.
No, but I was 29 when my child was born. All right.
That same year she was born, you turned 30.
I turned 30, but I wasn't 30 when she was born. I'm fighting that tooth and nail. You can't make me think different.
All right, so even 29, right? So would you rather, do you think, like, you know, because obviously we're gonna be a lot older when we're going up to the preschool and the college and all that shit. Like, you know, for me, I'm wondering, we're like, shit, I hope I make it to see them grandkids. Boy, I live a hard life. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker live rough.
Yeah.
No, I had a rude awakening at my job. I told one lady asked me about my kid, and she was like, "You had a newborn, huh?" She was like, "Okay, you got 24 years." I'm like, 24 years? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, I'm thinking, you know, usually 18. She's like, "Yeah, 24. You know, you got 18, then you got 6 more years for college, 24 years." And I look at my age, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Let me go vegan route real quick.
Yeah.
Cause I gotta be, if he gonna be doing sports and shit, I gotta be active, running around. I can't be in no cane, no walker, or no wheelchair, you know.
But see, that's the shit you got to do now. You got to start working out. So when you get older, your body's going to be trained for that shit already. You don't want to start working out when.
No, I'm doing that shit now. I did. I did like a whole month of no meat, and that shit was cool.
Your boyfriend was mad, huh?
I'm about to say something, but my eyes is looking at you like, you know.
All I'm saying is you better start reading small fucking printed words where the glasses all got that day inside. Shit.
No, but for me,
the pride money. He ain't thinking about boys. That's all it is.
yeah, it is pride, but over here talking about serving meat.
That's Juneteenth, right?
Meat. No, so no, so to answer that, I would say at first we thought that because a lot of our friends had kids right after high school, way early. You know what I mean?
That graduated last month.
That graduated hell last week, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Our friends got seniors graduated high school, and we got a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. So we thought that for a long, like, damn, man, we had so late in the game, we really don't got nobody for our kids to play with. On the flip side, I'm glad. I mean, I could say that it was cool because we got to enjoy our 20s. You know what I mean? We got to get to go and do whatever we want. If we want to go take a trip, we could take a trip. If folks want to go camping, it's just us. All we got to do is just get us ready, and we're done, and we out the door. But now, fortunately, and everything happens for a reason. Now we got y'all kids is close to my kids' age, especially the youngest. Y'all sons and my youngest daughter's gonna be all pretty much grown up together. Then I got guy kids who is the same age as my oldest. So fortunately it worked out, but for a while, we for sure thought like, God damn, man, we had kids way too late in life. But then it worked out because when my kids turn 20, I'm only gonna be 49. I'm gonna be 49.
This guy in the 1 year thing.
Yeah. I'm not letting that up. My oldest turned 20, I'm gonna be 49. And that's still young enough. You know what I mean? You still hang out.
Yeah. I think I die at 65. You know what I mean?
So what you think? You think you now that you haven't, your firstborn at the age that you're at now, you think you waited too long? You wish you would have had it sooner, or?
For me, I'm like, shit. Maybe I would have wanted a few years sooner, because especially if we're gonna do try to get a second kid in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm already 35, so you know what I'm saying. That shit gonna be running up the thing,
Yeah.
And for me, I'm already looking at grandkids. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to be in a life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm gonna have to be like Marty and divorce my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? Stop eating the meat for a month. You know what I'm saying?
He already said my boyfriend. He said he came out on podcast.
Yeah, he said he wanted to be like you and divorce his boyfriend. So you just told him,
right, I gotta get rid of the meat. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the new terminology we're gonna use.
Yeah. I call him New York strip.
Going vegan is you got rid of your boyfriend. You're not taking meat no more.
Exactly.
Damn, that's funny.
But yeah, no, but seriously, like, you gotta get the health shit straight away, you know what I'm saying, and all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got sleep apnea already because I'm a fat bitch, so you know what I'm saying, cut the weight down, I'm worried about all that shit.
I mean, because at this point, you're no longer living for yourself now. Now you want to be healthy for your kids, and like you said, Avery, for your potential grandkids. That's one thing I'm not gonna do though. I'm not gonna force kids onto my daughters, because folks was asking us, when y'all gonna have kids, knowing the situation.
All right.
I was trying to have kids, you know what I mean? And people was understanding, but then they kept asking us. It's like, dude, if it happens, it happens. Like, stop forcing us.
Yeah, and that's another big thing that we should just put out to everybody. Motherfucker, when it's time, it's time. Quit asking motherfuckers all the time. You make shit awkward. Motherfuckers looking at you like, oh, this motherfucker over here asking this
shit. Yeah. Like,
and it's always somebody you got to give respect to, too. So it's like,
yeah. It be your grandmother talking about when you have kids, and you want to say, bitch, I don't want kids, but you can't tell your grandma that.
All right. Like, bitch, you think I've been fucking?
Yeah.
I've been raw dog in the last 3 years. Shit ain't happening.
It ain't happening. Billy Blanks in this motherfucker.
All right.
Hey, Chris, you was talking about too, like you got a 5 and a 1 year old. I lucked out though, because I got a 5 months and a 17-year-old. So 17-year-old, that's a big help right there. You feel me?
Drastic, tremendous help. Tremendous help.
So
that's another parent.
Yeah, another parent.
Yes, you know.
So,
don't just make sure you don't put too much pressure on them older kids. I know I be talking to kids like I had to raise my sister, blah, 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 and motherfuckers be mad. You know.
Oh no. She just around when I can't be around. That's it.
Yeah, and that's cool, and that's very helpful. And I'm with you 100%, Avery, because when these older kids, the oldest, you know, they gotta be enforced to be parents and take care of these little ones. In some situation, it could build resentment for the younger sibling. The younger sibling don't know, but the oldest is like, why the fuck am I taking, like, this not even my kid, this is your fucking kid. I didn't have this kid. And that's one thing that I be damn if I do that with my oldest. No, if you want to go hang out with your friend, go hang out with your friends. This little one is mine. Your mother and myself is gonna take care of her. Go be a kid. Go have fun. So I agree with you 100% on that, Avery. God damn, I do.
Let a kid be a kid.
Yeah, man. Let a kid. They only get to be a kid once. You don't want to stunt their childhood and stunt their, you know, you want them to have memories when they go, oh, yeah, I remember when I was 12. You don't want them saying, I've been raising my little brother or my little sister since I was 12 years old. What kind of shit is that?
Right.
Yeah. No.
So anyway, y'all got any funny? I mean, we all got fathers, right? Thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to our dads.
Shout out to all the dads. So y'all got any funny Father's Day stories or any funny stories about your pops or whatnot?
I got a few of them. First, I just want to say myself, I'm fortunate and blessed to have two fathers in my life. My biological father got murdered when I was 2, and then my other father came in my life like right away when I was like 3. So all I know in my mind is that's my dad. You feel me? Like never always call him dad and all that shit. So I was locked up, lost one and got one right away. So shout out to the stepfathers who came in life and all that. Cool. Speaking of him, funny thing about him was puberty came around, and you know, he liked girls and everything, and you start seeing stuff on TV and stuff like this, and I happened to come across his tapes, and I said,
where was they hidden?
Silly of him hit him right under the TV. So you know, sometimes you go in the room and watch TV, and they're like under them. So I'm looking like, why these tapes? Cassette tapes are different from the one cassette tapes in the living room. So I happen to pop it in, you know, blank tape, and seen some live
live action.
Yeah, but
live girls.
But he
that man was baby.
He came home a little early one time, so I didn't want him to know what happened. So I stopped the tape and put it in my top drawer. And then about a month later, I accumulated about 5 tapes in my top drawer. And he came and he said, "Hey, where you get these tapes from?" I was like, "From you?" He was like, "Don't tell your mama. Don't tell your mama."
You had took his whole stash. Shit.
He didn't get the whole stash. Hey.
The funny part was he almost got me caught up because, you know, back in the day when you had cassette tape, right? You can tape over shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was watching the Def Comedy Jam. No lie, Mom cleaned the room up. I'm watching Def Comedy Jam to the tape in. They go from straight jokes to fucking right away. I had to literally run and hit the stop button and like, oh man.
And back in the day, you know, the VHS, you gotta run and hit the eject button personally. There wasn't no eject button on the controller.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't have no controller in general, even to pause it. You gotta haul ass to the damn box.
Yeah.
So
you gotta rewind a bit. You like, fuck, goddamn.
Oh yeah. What was that? Nothing.
Yeah, that was my funny story right there. I found the tapes.
Hey, the funny thing is, I heard that same story. He told me that story, and he said, I told him, he says, I don't mind you watching my shit, but put my shit back.
Hey, you know that's that after that nut. Marty fell asleep, threw that shit back in the drawer, grabbed the door.
Marty felt disgusted having all that shit in his head. I gotta clean this mess.
Hey, man, the man had 20 takes. What I'm gonna do with a 5? I thought he gonna know this.
He said, I didn't think he was gonna notice that. You probably took his 5 best ones.
Yeah, he had his one to go, his go-to. He like, where the fuck is she at?
Yeah, he over there looking for Booty and the Beast Volume 3, and it's in his top drawer. Nah, but I got one. It wasn't as intense as that one, but as I got older, similar, I got older, start getting into women, and we used to go fishing a lot. Always go fishing. And one day he was like, "Hey man, I'm about to go fishing. Like, you trying to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, like, no, I can't this weekend, Dad. Like, I'm supposed to be hooking up with old girl and this and that." And he said, "Okay, that's fine." And I said, "But I'm trying to make sure, like, I don't want my dad to feel like I'm just ditching him." He's like, "Dad, that's okay. Like, next weekend or one of these weekends coming up, we could go fishing." He said, "I don't give a fuck if you come fishing with me or not. You don't do me no fucking favors." He was like, "Don't treat me as no fucking charity case. I just thought I sent an invitation. I'm going fishing with or without you." He's like, "But obviously you want to dive in this." He said, "Obviously you want to dive into some draws. You want to cast your pole into some draws. So go ahead." He said, get your little worm wet. I ain't mad at you." He said, "I'm gonna throw my bait out, you throw yours out." And I was like, "Okay, cool." He was like, "Shit, I'm not mad at you." He said, "I knew this day was gonna come, but don't think you ever got to do no fucking favors for me." And I was like, "All right, well, cool. Now that we got that established." So, but what you got? What's your Father's Day, Avery?
Man, I'm having a hard time thinking about it, man. But shit, my dad's a whole character and a half,
Hell yeah.
So for me, it's so many different fucking memories. But hitting on Marty's type of topic, you know what I'm saying? He used to have a Playboy stash,
Yeah.
So I used to go in there, sneak in there, and I was like a little burglar kid, you know what I'm saying? I'm rifling through everybody's shit in the house. I'm going through everybody's drawers. I'm like, oh, this shit locked up. Let me see how I can break in here.
Right.
I'm going through everybody's shit.
This
right?
shit locked for a reason. I want to know what's in it.
All right. So I must have stole all this motherfucking Playboys out of this shit, right? I'm looking through. Oh yeah. This motherfucker come open the fucking door, right? I'm like, oh shit. I go to running. My pops ain't as cool as they cool daddy-o, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
My dad more of a strict type of mother. He said, "Motherfucker, he going through my shit." He chased me around the house. Got me. It didn't stop me though. I was back in them drawers again, man. That's once I knew where the stash was hidden, it was like finding a pot of goddamn gold, man. I was going back.
He said he did opened up at page 1. Next page was page 10. Shit, 2 through 9 was stuck together.
Hey, right. Hey, that's probably what gave the warning signs. He like, hold on, this shit. Yeah. Ripped it on titty ripped off. He like,
the titty ripped off. The barcode ain't on there no more.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the pops be hella funny as shit. Me and Chris, we got one. So our pops, he was like never sugarcoated shit. He'd tell you what's on your mind. If it know you or you a fucking stranger. Yeah. So one day we was thinking Fairfield, California and shit, right? And some dude, he didn't really know nothing about cars and shit, right? So he had he was straight bald-headed dude, and he opened up the hood to fix his car and shit, like something wrong with the radiator, right? And it was hella close, once you stop your car and pop the top and try to regulate that shit.
Yeah, you don't let that let that
burn your ass up.
Yeah, my dad told dude, like, "Hey, bro, you bald headed now. Wait till the hot shit hit your head. You're really gonna be fucking bald with no fucking hair. Stand the fuck back."
That man tried to pop. Dude, he tried to pop that radiator off immediately. Like, bro, your car is hot. What are you doing? Hey, when my pops hit him with that shit, me and Marty died. He said, "Motherfucker, you think you ain't got no hair now? You let that radiator fluid hit your motherfucking ass, you gonna be really cooked."
Man, I remember your pops getting on my ass, because I swear I'm still blaming on Elijah punk ass, but somebody called his ass collect one day.
Oh, he'll never let that story go, bro.
He ain't never let this shit go. He been busting my balls 20 years about this shit. He come to my mom and daddy house to yell at me, talking about Avery, if it's an emergency, call me. I don't care, but don't call me. You don't got no goddamn collection. Talk to Chris. You know how much that shit cost me? And this motherfucker is on my ass all, in front of my parents. And that's the thing. Back in the day, you could yell at kids in front of their parents. They didn't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? They on good terms. They gonna correct you just like your daddy's supposed to correct you.
Yeah. Yeah. But the funny thing about that is I heard that story too. And I heard that when my dad said that to you, this is how because my dad told me this story. This is how my dad and your dad met, was over that fucking collect call. I don't know if it was at the house or if it was at the JFL days. Anybody from Pittsburgh, California that grew up in our eras, early 90s or whatnot, they remember the JFL. So
and Pop Warner.
And Pop Warner for sure. So he was talking to you. He said, and he said those lines, and then your dad was like, "My boy ain't called you no collect." He said, "Look, sir, I don't know who you are, but I love him as much as you do. But his ass is calling me collect."
My ass don't even know how to call collect. I'm like, what the fuck is a collect call? This motherfucker running me down about a collect call.
Oh man, when he told me that shit, and then he sat down, and then my mom was talking to him and telling him, like, I think that's Avery's dad. And my dad was like, what? Oh shit, now I gotta call. He said, now I gotta go and talk to the man's dad and tell him what's up. And my dad said, that's how my dad and your dad met, was over a goddamn collect call that you supposedly made.
I still stand to this day that shit was not me, goddamn it.
but back then they was promoting collect like a motherfucker though.
All right.
They back in those days. Yeah. 1-800 collect was big in the 90s, raising up all the phone bills.
Right.
Yeah, he said if it's that damn important, you only live around the corner. Walk your ass over here.
Yeah. Just to let it keep going, we're talking about Father's Day, right?
Mm-hmm.
As us men, we know we take care of our kids and we there for them, right? It's Father's Day. It's not Mother's Day.
Yes, not Mother's Day 2.0. Talk your shit, Marty. Not Mother's Day 2.0.
Yes, it's a lot of I feel a little pain in my heart for the women who raising the kids by themselves and everything. Mm-hmm. But y'all day was last month. So it's not Happy Father's Day again. You feel me? Yeah, so you had your day. Hope your child finds his father. I hope he had a stepdad come in his life and do what you do. But it's only one day a year for y'all, ladies. Only one day a year for y'all.
Yes.
And only one day a year for us. We couldn't, you know, a lot of bad baby mamas out there, a lot of horrible baby mamas, no good baby mamas out there. But we wasn't in May saying, fuck that bitch. It's my son.
Fuck that sorry ass bitch. I ain't seen her around there once. Keep this dirty ass house. Fucking this motherfucker draw on a mustache and put on a fucking do-rag talking about his father's Mother's Day.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Shit.
Mother's Day. No, man, that's a very good point. That is a very good point, and that shit really, really irks me because, like you said, Marty, very, very good point. To all the single mothers out there, who got a deal, who's raising these kids, you know, whether the father's a deadbeat or whatever the case is, they're doing it on their own. Much kudos to y'all. You know, you guys definitely deserve y'all praises. Last month,
right?
You don't see these dads in May taking y'all day, so don't take our day, man. Let us fathers, whether we father figure, biological father, grandfather, whatever, let us enjoy our day, man. Give us our flowers like we gave y'all flowers.
And just think about it like this though, also, like don't go, because it's gonna fuck up with your kid's psyche too when you always bashing on their daddy every Father's Day and shit like that. Let them figure that out on their own. They don't need you every fucking Father's Day talking all kind of shit and demeaning their father and making that image their father out to be some kind of this or that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People go through things, people change. They don't, but you don't need to influence your kids into thinking certain ways about their fathers. You know what I mean?
100%. Well
Let
said.
them, right. Let them decide on their own. You don't have to push all the hate that you might have for that man onto that man. It's kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them kids develop and grow themselves and have their own outlook on what a father is and how his father or her father should have raised them.
Yeah. And you never know. Like it's been relationships in life where the father goes and be gone forever, then they come back in life and the kid decides to embrace the father and end up building a relationship that obviously got to be worked on. Like, nah, you not about to just come in my life when I'm 16, 17 years old and you just want me to say, hey, what's up, dad? Like, nah, you my dad, but we got to build that relationship. So I get that, but yeah, that's perfectly said, man. Don't be bashing these men out here saying your dad's a piece of shit and he ain't never gonna be none, and that's why he ain't here. And this day is about me. No, it's not. If you don't have a father figure in your life to embrace, then it is what it is. But then again, I'm not opposed of the single mothers and daughters to do that for each other, but don't make it public. Do that shit privately and embrace each other privately. But don't go on social media tomorrow or
learn how to pick a motherfucker, goddamn it. Shit. Y'all did that shit together.
Well, I mean, it's easier to say it because motherfuckers change once they get what they want. You know, you got wolves in sheep's clothing, and that's big, and that's for men and women. Because you get women that us dudes get, and we think she's that one, and then you get her knocked up or whatever the case is. She seen that you got the bag. Now she like, oh yeah, I got him, and then just completely switch on you. So it's easier said than done when you want to pick a motherfucker. So
shout out to Instagram.
Shout out. Yeah, you ain't lying. That's why I
Grinder. We see you, girl. Go ahead and get your buddy.
Right. But
yeah, but on a real note, shout out to both parents who if you're doing one, doing both. If you're a single parent, raising your kids, male, single parents raising your kids, female, much respect to you.
Absolutely.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Because being that fortunately I'm not doing it by myself. You know, I have a mother, a wife, we together, we doing it together. And that shit's hard. That shit's hard with a partner. So I can only imagine what it's like single. So kudos to my single fathers and there you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to the little one, man. There you go. That's the future right there. Young stud. Letting y'all know he gonna be out here slanging Major Wang because he gonna be a father one day too. Ain't that right, nephew? Yeah.
Hey, thank you, uncles.
Yeah. So I mean, shit. If there's nothing else that y'all want to talk about, discuss, we can wrap this up, man. It was a good episode, man. Appreciate y'all, and it's a blessing to see you guys fathers become fathers, and I love y'all, man.
Man, likewise, love you guys, man. Love everybody who's listening to this, women, men, kids, everybody, man. That family support is super, super appreciated when it comes from the kids to the parents and the parents to the kids, everybody around. Look at that smile, man.
Get that smile.
Man, so shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the world. Create more people, man. We need more good families, good kids growing up. You know what I'm saying? That guy looked like a goddamn senator if I ever seen one.
Yeah, man. So also before we go, man, make sure y'all tap into our YouTube page, listen to the difference page, our Instagram, listen to the difference podcast, Facebook, listen to the difference, Twitter, listen to the
TikTok.
TikTok, listen to the difference. We're gonna keep giving y'all more content. We're gonna keep coming with good different topics. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna be rolling all year. So once again, man, another good episode. I appreciate y'all, man. And
also everything we do is audio and video. The link gonna be in here so you can listen to it audio and it's a video of how we look.
Yes. Yes. So tap in, man. And until next time, fellas.
There's
Sign
no
out.
difference. Yeah, bitch.
We out.
Say bye, boy. Bye, Dad.